soldiers had served jail sentences for various crimes. This fragment of the interview was later deleted from all Fox News online resources. Karen Krutowski, a retired U.S. Air Force lieutenant colonel, told us why President Zelensky will find it hard to hold the battalion to account.
Publicly, Zelensky is saying that he hopes to hold them accountable for any, if it's proven or as we get more information, he intends to hold them accountable. But unfortunately, the track record that he has, political situation is such that it's highly unlikely that he will be able to hold them accountable. They're part of his political support structure. Um, Not to say that he agrees with them all the time, but he is dependent in some ways with their agenda. He's dependent on their agenda to some extent. So it's not like he can simply just get rid of them. I mean, as he said, they are integrated into the military. There was a reason they were integrated into the military and not rejected from it. Certainly, Americans are anti-Nazi. They don't want to hear, and the government doesn't want them to hear that we are in effect aligning with Nazis. And we don't want to ask too many questions because we aligned with them in 2014 and we've aligned with them since 1940 in many ways. The CIA has a long history that's well reported and well acknowledged of working with Nazis in Europe, in particular Ukrainian Nazi group. Ukraine is getting wrecked. It's getting wrecked because the United States wishes to sacrifice it to the altar of anti-Russian propaganda and preservation of the dollar as the world's reserve currency. I mean, this is so much larger, I think, than Ukraine. If it doesn't fit into the unipolar maintenance of the United States as a unipolar power, the top dog on the planet, if it doesn't relate to that in an anti-Russian way, we're not interested in it. The United States media is not interested in anything but supporting the U.S. agenda, which is really not caring about Ukraine at all, or the Ukrainian people, or the Ukrainian agriculture, or the Ukrainian resources. This is really about U.S. versus, in particular, Russia, and then, in a larger sense, Russia's allies.
Meanwhile, first-hand accounts of alleged atrocities by the Azov battalion in Ukraine are mounting. RT hears from residents about the damage the group has allegedly caused.
Azov battalion forces were shooting at us. They were destroying our houses. They went in and kicked out residents saying, "We're defending you. They are Nazis. They have been torturing us for 8 years."
Azov took 250 people out of their homes, starting from the first floor, and lined them up in a row. Then they began shooting people. 8 people killed, 4 wounded, including children and elderly women.
They deliberately use incendiary bombs, forcing people out of their homes, saying go wherever you want. I wish they left our city sooner. We didn't call them. Since Azov came here in 2014, it's been total lawlessness.
Meanwhile, footage